Hey guys, it's August, summer's almost over, but here I am with a summer fun makeup look. I'm starting off with cleansing my face. I'm using the Salicylic acid cleanser by the Inkey list. I've been getting a lot of acne this summer, so this has really helped me out. I like to pair my cleanser with this Duvolle Radiance skincare brush. Now, Duvolle was really awesome enough to send me this, so thank you so much. This does come in a kit with 4 brushes. 2 of them are facial brushes, 1 exfoliating brush, and 1 cleansing brush. These brushes I'm showing are new, but this one is the cleansing brush, which I have to toss, but I kept it for this video. I've used it for about like 2 months, and now I'm using the exfoliating brush. Then there is the large body cleansing brush. The brush I'm showing is also new, but my old one I use it to deep cleanse my armpits and my neck only. The last one is a Puma Stone, which I used a few times before a trip to LA. I'm going to wet my face and my brush with water. With this cleanser, I like to focus a lot more time on where I get my breakouts, so that would be like on my cheeks and my forehead and on my eyebrows. I do have dry to normal skin. While I do get breakouts here and there, these past few months they just kept coming. Like, I hardly ever use like acne specific face wash, but this cleanser is like dope. I've been using the brush for about like 3 months. Not only does it help me get real deep in cleansing my pores, but it also cuts down time and hard work, because I do like to follow the Korean 7-step skincare and then double cleansing. Duvolle gave me a coupon code, which would be fancy70. This coupon code gives you 70% off on all styling tools and Radiance skincare system. I'm going to be using Laneige lip sleeping mask. I use this like a lip balm as well. It's my favorite. Now I'm going to really hydrate my face because of all that cleansing. I'm using Stone & Park's Beauty Water. I swear this is like my 4th bottle or something, but basically I put this on my hands and I tap it onto my face. I'm using Clinique's ID moisturizer. I like using this before makeup because it is lightweight. The contacts I'm using are from Ttdeye in the style Polar Lights Blue. I have poor eyesight, so I do get this in my prescription. They also gave me a code, which is going to be my name, Ren, which gets you 10% off. Ttdeye always have a sale, buy 2 contacts, get 1 free, which I actually recommend. It's a lot cheaper and you save more. So if you buy more, you save more. Unless you just want 1 pair of contacts, but you cannot combine the sale with the coupon. Next up is sunscreen. This is the Biore UV Water Essence SPF 50. I don't know what is up with American sunscreen, but this sunscreen, no scratch, so just Asian sunscreen is so good, and I've used different kinds of Asian sunscreen, but I've always wanted to try this one because this is a top-rated best-selling sunscreen over there. The texture is like water gel essence. You put it on, it just sinks right in. There is no white cast, no gross sticky feeling. You don't have to rub it like real good to make sure there's no white residue. Like, I honestly preach about this. I'm using Glossier's Boy Brow in the darkest shade. I've been doing my eyebrows in a fluffy / naturalish looking kind of way for quite some time now. I like how fast I can do my eyebrows compared to when I paint them in. They just take forever. Next, I'm going to be using Glossier's Brow Flick to form the shape of my eyebrows and fill in the sparse areas. Next, I'm going to be cleaning up my eyebrows with the Glossier Stretch Concealer and a Morphe flat brush to help carve out my eyebrows. I really like this concealer a lot. It's creamy and it's not drying. Then, if I need to, I will go back with the Brow Flick and I'll fill in the space I missed when I was carving out my brows. I'm also going to be using the Stretch Concealer to prime my eyes, and I'm just going to pat it in with my finger. Alright, diving into Jeffree Star's Jawbreaker palette, I'm going to be taking Bubblegum and I'm going to place that lightly onto my crease so the other shadows I'm using blend nicely. With the Morphe Such a Gem palette, I'm using the shade Very Good and placing that onto my crease. I'm focusing on building that shade up and then blending it out. Then I'm going to go back with the fluffy brush with Bubblegum to help blend them nicely together. I'm going to go back with Very Good and add back the color that we blended out. And then I'm going to pack that color on the bottom line, only the outer portion of my eye. I'm taking the shade Gumdrop and packing that on the other half bottom of my eye, overlapping it onto the pink. Then I'm taking a small, clean, fluffy brush and blending the two together. I'm taking cotton candy with my finger and I'm going to apply it onto the center of my lids. With the shade Very Good, I'm just going to tap and blend the edges so cotton candy doesn't have a harsh line. With the shade Wow, I'm placing that on the contour connection area of the nose. I was supposed to use a clean brush, but I reached for the wrong one, so it did darken up a bit. Using Brain Freeze, I'm placing that in the inner corner of my eye, and since this is a matte shade, I'm going to take Jawbreaker and put it on the top of Brain Freeze to brighten up the area. I'm going to breeze right through with the wing eyeliner and prepping my lashes for falsies. I'm using Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick and No Offense, Suva Beauty Hydra Eyeliner in Dance Party, and NYX Vivid Petal, Vivid Sapphire, and Vivid Blossom to do some graphic liner. These are the lashes I always use. They are from Lash Dreamz in Tease. I'm going to prime my face with the Bobbi Brown Primer Plus Radiance. For foundation, I'm using the Makeup Forever Velvet Matte Powder Foundation. I like to use this with a dense foundation brush and buffet it in. Then I'm using the Morphe setting spray to melt and smooth down the powder, even though honestly it isn't too powdery on my skin. I'm using Glossier's Cloud Paint Blush in Dusk. I usually put a heavy amount of blush, but since I have a lot of colors, I like to use this one because it is very subtle and it's still nice on top of powder foundation. For lipstick, I'm using Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick in Leo. I usually like my hair curled, but I've been enjoying crimping my hair and adding butterfly clips to it. If I have to be honest, my summer felt like it lasted for 1 week, but I'm not complaining. I'm usually not a summer gal. But anyway, that is it. Thank you for watching.